Hey guys, it's Teddy here and today we will be solving the problem adding spaces to a string. So this is a medium question, but I believe it's a fairly easy question because in this question we will again be using the concept of two pointers. So let us go through what the question exactly says. So we'll be given an example string s and we'll be given an array named spaces, the elements of which will contain the positions at which we need to insert spaces in the original string provided to us. Let us consider this example here. We are given a spaces array which contains element as 8, 13 and 15, and we are given with the string Leetcode helps me learn. So at position number 8 we need to insert a space. As you can observe, after Leetcode we have inserted a space. At position number 13 again we need to insert a space. So after helps we have added a space, and at position number 15 at the end we again insert a space. So the final output is something like Leetcode helps me learn, where each of the words are separated with a space. So let us understand how do we solve this question. So we'll be using the concept of two pointers as I already discussed. So let us consider this example number 1. Leetcode helps me. Let me shorten the string and let us consider the space array is something like 8, 13 for now. So at position number 8, if I quickly write down the indexes of the string as well, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. At position number 8 we need to insert a space, so we need to insert a space here, right? So if I just do that, at the next step what will we get? We'll get something like Leetcode helps me, right? So what did we just do? We copied the first elements as it is, first few elements as it is, but as soon as we encountered the index at which we need to insert the space, which we'll get through this array by the way, we inserted a space and shifted the characters a place, right? So if you just observe that while we were iterating through this string, we kept a pointer here at 0th index of the array, and we are iterating through the entire string. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The moment this pointer reaches here, we observe that the index of s becomes equal to the value at index of this pointer, right? So where was this pointer? It was at index of 0. So what we did then, we inserted a space, and then what we can do is move this pointer ahead. So after this space is inserted, we move this pointer ahead. Now what can we do again? We again iterate through the string. So here, 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 and then again when this index 13 matches with the present element pointed by this pointer, we again insert a space here. So we are doing something like this. We keep a pointer at the, let me just quickly erase this for better understanding. We keep a pointer here and we keep a pointer here at the beginning of the string. Now we iterate through the indexes. When the index becomes equal to the element pointed by this pointer, we insert a space, and then we move this pointer ahead. Now we also move the rest of the characters ahead by how many places? If you observe 0, 1, when we inserted this space, we move the pointer here, so the present pointer is at index 1, and we also shift the characters by one place. Just observe, when the pointer reached at 8, we changed this to here. Now the present index pointed by this pointer is 1, and we also shift the characters by one place. Similarly, when we reach here at 13, we will insert a space at 13 and then again move this pointer ahead. So this pointer will go here. So maybe let's say it goes to 2, and then we need to shift each places by 2 bits, right? Because the new position of m will be 15. So write down the indexes here: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the new position of m is 15. So what did we observe? When inserting a space for the rest of the characters, we can say that we need to move ahead the rest of the characters I plus j steps ahead, right? So if I quickly write down the pseudo code for this, what will it be? Probably something like this. I can consider that we'll be storing the answer in a separate string. So one thing for sure is the size of the new string will be equal to the size of the original string plus the size of this array given to us. So maybe I'll declare a string answer which is of size s dot size plus spaces dot size, and I initialize it as empty. So the entire string is not empty but consists of just spaces, white spaces. So now we'll iterate through the original string. So int I equal to 0, I less than s dot size, I plus plus. Now what we were doing, we're considering two pointers. So maybe I'll consider the pointer for the array at 0, and now we were comparing, right? So if firstly we need to check if the value of j does not exceed the value which is the size of the array. So if j less than spaces dot size and spaces of j equal to I. So if we encounter the index which we need to insert a space at, so space of j equal to I, what were we doing in that case? We are inserting a space. Now since this empty string is already initialized as a sequence of empty spaces, so what we can just do is move this pointer ahead, and elsewise answer of I plus j equal to s of I. And finally we can return the answer. So this is what the pseudocode will look like, and just to make it sure that this code runs perfectly, I'll be coding this up in Leetcode. So let's go through the code. So let's code this up, and I'll be considering an empty string, that is declare an empty string named answer of size this and declare it as empty. So something like this. Now we need a pointer j, and then we'll iterate through the entire original string. Now if for some reason j exceeds spaces dot size, we have to stop at that particular position, and if spaces of j becomes equal to I, what were we doing? We are inserting a space. Now since this string already has a sequence of spaces, we will not be inserting a space, we will just move the pointer ahead, and elsewise we can just say add it to the answer. And when all of this is done, we can just return the answer. Let's see if it runs fine. It does, and it's also getting submitted. So this was how you solve this problem. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching.